Merry Christmas.
How's everybody doing? Yeah, happy holidays. Don't have a lot. Quick week. On to the next opponent. So I'll just open it up and let you fire away.
Could it be without McDuffie and Watson this week? I guess how much more of a challenge is Cortland Sutton?
Oh yeah, I mean look, that's pretty. It's a no-brainer, right? Big 6'4" target, but I think Christian's played against them before in other years, and Noel will be out there, and we'll get some other guys. Josh Williams might have to step up and play a little bit for us, but yeah, big target. We'll have to find a way to limit his catches. Although I know, whether he's covered or not, I think the quarterback has a lot of confidence in throwing to him. So I'm sure the ball's going to go that way at some point.
When it comes to Jeff Bass, are you eyeing maybe next year for just more defensive snaps, or do you think he could be ready for?
No, we've got everybody ready to go in this particular game. We'll see how the game goes and which way we go with the substitution. But just like Jack got some snaps last week and Cooper McDonald did, I think Jeff will try to work him in there as well.
You've heard a lot of guys saying they'll look in the mirror this offseason. How do you envision you're going to do that after this season?
Well, I think we all do that, right? We'll immediately go to the evaluation process, look back and see what, the self-scout we talk about. And we did it at the bye week, and we do it continuously every week. But, when you got a chance to take a deep breath, and the other thing we get a chance to do, we don't want to have this much time. But when you do have the extra time, we can research other teams, what they've done defensively, try to pick the brains of some people we know around the league. So there's a benefit to that.
Is that you're referencing just like January now, or do you mean you're already starting some of that?
No, we're focused on this. No, we haven't jumped ahead, Sam, on that at all. That would be when it's all done. This is the first time since I've been here when we know when the last game is. So when that time comes, we'll start focusing on that stuff.
Do you foresee any additional time to spend on the draft as well?
Yeah. Look, it's a 5 when you go as far as we have, right? That's a month and a week of, looking at pro personnel across the league, looking at draft. And I can remember going to a number of these combines recently where I knew very little about the guys that we were sitting and talked to, and then what you gain here is when you go out there and you talk to these players, now you have a little bit of an idea of who they are and what they've done because you've probably seen a little bit of film on them.
See, we haven't talked a ton about Brian Cook this year, but it seems like he made a big jump from year 3 to year 4. What do you attribute that to?
I'm glad you brought Brian. He's been solid all year long, and he runs the show back there. Him and Nick are part of a lot of communication and getting guys on the right page. And I think he's done a really outstanding job tackling. He's a safety. You guys see it. He'll come up ahead. He's a big guy. I'm really pleased with the solid year that he's had.
On the self-scout thing, I remember when you mentioned when you came here that 18 was big for you because you could kind of take a step back. Just considering a lot of times it just would roll over. I guess how helpful could a month and a half to take a beat be in maybe reinventing stuff?
Again, I'm going to go back to the researching other teams. We lose that a little bit, when you play in the big game, which we don't mind losing the research, not losing the game. But this will give us some time to do that. I'm sure Coach will give guys time off to take a breath of fresh air, but then we kind of get right back at it. You get geared up to, all right, what can we do to get the defense better, and what are some things that are going around the league that you don't get to see during the season when you're in the middle of it,
I know we talked a little bit about motivation last week, and it's a little bit different this week. It's home. The Broncos have got something to play for.
Yeah.
Does the spoiler role have any cachet with you guys?
Yeah, it hasn't come up, to be honest with you. Listen, it's a division opponent. They beat us the last time. Our guys got a lot of pride. We'd like to find a way to win the game, to say that we won the game. I'm always chasing the feeling in the locker room. I've been in this league a long time, and to me, the best moment, the best hour of my life is every time we win a game and we're in the locker room and we're hugging. That, to me, that's special. Someday when we're all not in this business, that's what I'll miss most, is that. So we're still chasing that. It doesn't matter who it's against or when it is or where we're playing. That's pretty special.
What kind of surprise has Kevin Knowles been to you this year?
Kevin's, I tell you, he'd be a great surprise. I mean, I don't see all the special teams, but every once in a while when I look out there, especially when we're kicking off because we're getting ready to go out, I've seen him make some. All of a sudden, whew, there goes 38, you know, and he's making a tackle. So, and he's filled in there at nickel for us, which we didn't really expect. And I think he's done a solid job. I'm hopeful that he gets some more reps and proves that he's a really good football player. He's a free agent that came in here and made the football team.
What are your general impressions of Matt Nagy as an offensive coordinator? You have to go against him.
Oh, yeah, I love Matt. I mean, Matt's a sharp football player. I watch him in the hallways and interacting with the guys and drawing things up on the board and coming up with good stuff. And going against them's fun. I have a lot of respect for Matt. Yeah. Good?
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.